I'm live. Hey everybody. Sorry. How is everybody's Saturday going so far? Just wanted to say hi and see if we can make these little spots disappear. So who's ready to see a magic trick? Hope you guys are excited. Drop a comment or say hi when you're here, because it's not telling me who's popping on, but I can see people showing up. So that way I'll know who is here. Hello everybody. So I'm getting my concealer out. Hang on just a second. How is everybody today? It's a beautiful Saturday. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so I got my concealers out. Yay! Challenge accepted, Danielle. I'm so excited. Can't wait to hear what you come up with, lady. Okay, so we just need a few tools to make these hormonal spots disappear. I see Miss Delaney's picture, so I'm going to go ahead and say it's safe to say that Carol's on here. Hey, girl. So I'm going to moisturize just real quick. I've been using Sotox as my only moisturizer pretty much, mixed with a little bit of Must Do at night. You're doing Spice Girls? That's going to be so much fun. Are you doing Wannabe? I just saw the hearts and I saw her cute little face come up and I was like, Carol's on. Okay, so I've been using the Sotox as my main like moisturizer, like I said. And I can tell a big difference in the texture of my skin. Now, my skin's naturally red anyway. And then I've got these lovely hormonal breakouts right now from stress and trying to get everything going for school again and all that good stuff. So, Danielle, it's going to be so exciting. Put a little eye spire on as well. If I can get to come out. And I can really tell a big difference in my under eye circles. I don't know, you guys that's been watching me for a while. My lids aren't even as dark as they were. I love this stuff. So, I always make sure I start with a really good moisturized base. This to me helps your makeup just go on like flawlessly. Oh, tell her happy birthday. That's amazing. We're going to a birthday party too. My husband's grandmother is turning 80 today, so I'm really excited to go see them for a little bit. That we're blessed to have them so long. So, let that dry just a second. I'm going to prime my face with our First Base Primer Spray. I absolutely love it because it helps reduce my redness a little bit. And then it helps kind of the makeup cling to places that you want to sort of camouflage. So, it helps it kind of adhere to your face. I love it. And it's such a fine mist that this bottle, I've had it for months and I'm just now getting low. And I mean, I've used it on people when I go do photo shoots and stuff. So, it's not like... I probably go through it faster than you would if you had it just for personal use. Getting ready to cover up these hormonal breakouts. Girl, you ready to see some magic? Thanks, Teresa. Okay, so I'm letting my primer, and it's already like pretty much dry that fast. Ignore my nails because I like them grungy and most people don't. I live in 1993. So I'm using concealer number 0. And when I have hormonal breakouts like this is how I do it. I put my concealer on first. You can already see that the redness is going away just by, I'm barely touching this, you guys. And I've had this one since February and I'm just now getting that little circle. So when we tell you these things go a long way, we're not just telling you that so you'll try it and believe us. We're just shocked at how long these products last. You're getting ready with me today too. Love it. I sent your samples out. I don't know if you got them yet, Chelsea. Okay. Covered what I want to put that. I'm going to get my Must Do out. And put it right into my pan of foundation. I've also had this foundation since February. And I've melted it down once. Need to do it again. Probably should just go ahead and order since the foundation is in stock right now. Like all shades are there. That's crazy. Yay, you got them today. You're welcome. Blenderful. And I put a little bit extra on there just so I can get a little bit more coverage under here where I'm wanting it, because it's blendable. But look how it neutralizes that red instantly. And I kind of just press it in this way. There's really no like wrong way to get your base layer on, and because you can always go back and pounce it to make it blend out and be smooth. Makeup's like just kind of an art form where you have to figure out how the mediums, your products, are going to work best for your canvas, which is your face, if you really think about it that way. So there's no like real right or wrong way to do things, as long as it works for you and you like it. But this is how I do it. This is what works for me and makes me happy. You'll have to let me know if that color works for you, Chelsea. So you can already see like they're going away. All of my redness is neutralized. I'm gonna drag it down on my neck because my skin doesn't end right here at my jawline, so we'll blend that out. I sent her a sample, April. I make them sometimes. Message me if there's something that you want to try. Hey, Miss Christina, how are you? Did you guys have a good vacation? I've been living through Disney pictures of Christina. She's took her kids out and they looked like they had such a good time. Okay, so I got my foundation blended out, and you can see like my hormonal breakouts are kind of under control now. Like they're not like in your face, and my redness is gone. How amazing is that? Julie loves our concealer. If you have questions about it, she can help you with that too. But I will just message me and we can talk about it. Disney looks like so much fun. I went when I never got to go when I was a kid. My first time was in 8th grade and I had a blast. And then I went back as like a 19-year-old and still had a blast. Like you'd become a kid, I think, when you go. Okay, so I use a lighter concealer around through here just to kind of brighten up my eye area. And then these have, they're called a complete concealer, and they're waterproof. So they've got a primer built right in there. They're waterproof. That makes them really good as an eyeshadow primer, unless you are more oily. Then I have some recommendations I can recommend for shadow primer to help your colors be like really true and stay good and not crease on you. So I'm always looking to help people not have crease shadow, because that like annoys me when mine does that for myself. But I just kind of blend it out, and it kind of makes like us not look tired mommy anymore, so that makes me happy. Oh, that's awesome to know. I have some friends that live in Florida that are interested in trying it, so that's good to know that it stayed on for you. So I'm going to use, my makeup is dirty, excuse me, let me wipe that off just a second. Woo. Aw, thank you. You can get just a foundation. We sell it singly, or you can get a foundation and 2 concealers, or you can get, which in my opinion is the best bang for your buck, is our custom teen collection. And you get a little bit of everything in that collection to get you started with Limelight, and it's an incredible value. But Rachel, if you want to message me in a little bit, I can send you prices and we can talk and get you color matched if you're interested. Thanks, Marley. So I just got me a fresh new powder. This powder is amazing. I use it, and I use this loose from RCMA the most. These are like my holy grail of powder. Yes, they're white. They're not going to be white on your face. They are translucent. And they just kind of give you this shimmer, like, not a shimmer, but like, I don't know, just this polished, airbrushed kind of finish. And I love it. So I'm going to set that see how it's no color on my lids where we put that concealer, so it won't crease. And I'm going to set just a little bit right in here. I want a little bit more focus where I was a little bit more red earlier. So I'm using a more dense brush for that, just to kind of more concentrate where I want that to set. And now I'm going to use my big fluffy brush and just dust the rest of it. I don't wear a lot of powder. You don't really need a whole lot because it just sets it real seamlessly, the smaller amount that you use. If you use a ton, it's going to start looking cakey on you and then you're not going to like it. I don't know, I just have that brush. There it is. I'm going to warm my face back up now that we're all neutralized and have like a blank canvas. And I'm going to use a little bit of the Limelight's Perfect bronzer. It is perfect. It has just this tiny hint of shimmer to it. It never is orange, and it looks great on all skin tones. I have had it on really fair skin people. I've had darker skin people use it, more my tone, yellow, pink undertones. It looks good on everybody. It took them a while to get it perfect, but they found the formula and I love it. It's so finely ground, like it's just the perfect kiss of color. And I'm going to do what I call a mom tour. And I'm just going to kind of blend this in where the sun would kind of hit my face. And I barely have any product on my brush. I'll show you the difference here. And just, hey girl. So see, this is kind of sun-kissed. And this is my blank canvas. So when you look at me, look, already this side of my face looks more defined just with that little bit of bronzer. I used my Sotox. I used my Sotox first, yeah. I actually, when I did Samantha's makeup yesterday, I did pretty much my routine that I do on myself on her. And this tiny little bit of bronzer on her face just made her cheekbones go, they were awesome. This lighting is getting on my nerves today. Let's turn Rinky up a little bit. There you go, guys. But just kind of kiss my face a little bit with that. I'm digging that. And I'm going to use a little bit of blush. Now right now, like my go-to blush has been blush number 5, so let me grab that. Don't be alarmed on how bright pink it looks. It looks a little scary. I have a lot of people telling me that they could never wear this. Let me swatch it for you. Look how like perfectly kissed pink that is. Yes, I watched one of your tutorials on that actually, with the little sponge, like this type of sponge, and used the little end and did it, and it was amazing. I love using it, and I've mixed it with my foundation too, and it was fabulous. Like, Liquid Sunshine is the bomb, and it smells so good. Okay, just a little bit of this goes a long way, you guys. This has like the perfect hint of shimmer in there. I'm gonna have to blend that out a little bit more, but you get the idea. Perfect little, like, watch it. It's got like highlight built in it. Girls, love it. And it's like the perfect, I don't know, just kiss of pink. I like a little bit of pink blush, and I do a little bit. I don't know why I do my nose. I always have. I don't know if that's right. That's just what I do for me. And I'll blend it out. And if you get too much, the good thing about our products are they're so blendable. You just get a little bit bigger brush, or the brush that you put your foundation on with or whatever, and you can just blend it back out. It's not a big deal. It's very golden. It's so good. I am working on getting my collection of the face brushes. I started with my eye brushes because I kept thinking I need to up my eye game. And I finally figured out that my blending skills were not that bad. It was the tools I was using. So once I got that pointed blender brush, I was good to go. It really, really makes a difference. But I do have our brusher brush. I just didn't use it today, and I love it. Gives you that airbrush kind of look with your foundation. And it's good for like contouring and stuff too, buffing it out. Love that brush. Okay. Let's get, I had it right here. There it is. I do. And I was one of those people that were like thinking brushes don't really make that big of a difference. And they do. And I think not all blending buds are created equal either. Eco tools aren't that bad for over the counter. I have some still. But if you invest just a few more bucks on a couple of brushes, better brushes, they're going to last you a lot longer too, especially if you're taking care of them and cleaning them the way you're supposed to. They'll last you for years. Like these are so well made, like wood handles. I really need to do my nails. Wood handles, this is made so well, like it doesn't come off when you wash them like your more inexpensive brushes will come apart on you. So I just thought that was part of it. And I thought that shedding was part of the brushes falling apart. I just thought that was normal for brushes to shed, and I've not had one hair shed out of these. No problems with that coming loose. They have a good weight to them, so when you're holding them, however you want to really blend, I don't know. They're just, I wish I could get them in your hands right now, Sylvia. You'd feel the difference. This is my current little 6-count palette. I love these shades. This yellow is so pretty. It's just a really pretty color. I don't know, you can make a really pretty sunset look with this. I'm doing a little mom look today, so I'm going to start with the cream shade. It's called Cream Boat. As you, I barely dipped in there and look. It's a cream shade that's actually cream. Stuff's so pigmented. And I'm just going to apply this all over. I'm just going to do a quick 2 shadow look for you guys today. As a busy mom, I think it's always good to have a quick makeup routine down so you can look finished and polished when you're going somewhere, but it doesn't take you very long to do. And I love Cream Boat. I've always found it hard to find cream shadows that show up until now. This one and the one that's in the Onyx palette is so pretty. Need to do my brows a little bit. So I literally put Cream Boat all over. It's a good base to have for all of them. And then I'm just going to go into the crease with Antique Bar. And that's all I'm doing today, you guys, with my obs. So this is Antique Bar. It is beautiful. It's got this great little shimmer to it. It's a perfect little golden bronze color. And it's even good as a bronzer. I've used it in a pinch when I've just took like this palette with me. I use this as a blush, this is a bronzer. This one is always great for eyeliner and my brows. Can contour with this. I mean, if you get the right shades for you, you can use these for everything. Using my pointed blender brush. And see how much that just adds just a little bit of color to there. And they are so blendable that if you mess up out here, you can just blend them right out or get you a little concealer and dab there. It's no big deal. And I'll even go back over to kind of soften that edge here. That's like my favorite little go-to mom combo is what I keep calling it, but lighten that back up. And it gives your eyes that definition. This one looks so much bigger than this one right now. It's crazy. Just by putting the colors in the right little places. Love that. So. And I had this bad habit of like holding my eye every which way, and I'm trying not to do that. Tug on my skin more than I need to. But the Eye Aspire has definitely helped with some of that. Thank you, Christina. Yes, that's what I usually do. I put like a fun gloss on or a fun enduring lip color. I actually think I'm going to put cherry pie on today because my shirt has my monogram on it and it's red. And I love it. I just got this shirt made supporting one of my favorite local girls. You do? See, I didn't know if I could or if I should or not. But to me, it makes it easier to blend. I don't know. So I've been trying different techniques to see what works for me. But see, to me, that looks better. Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking too. And then I do that even when I do my eyeliner a little bit, just to get it at the right angle for my eye shape. I don't know. Just trying different techniques and seeing what ends up working out. I think I watch too much YouTube sometimes. Just add a little bit more of that back in there. Love it. Love it. And I'm not even going to line today because we're going to be outside. I'm just going to do my mascara. I am going to do my brows here in just a second. Because this one's like needing filled in, I can tell. I usually put my brows on before I do just a foundation video like that. But this mascara is awesome. If you guys haven't used it yet, message me. I have a waiting list because it's out of stock right this second, but it sells so well. It's our top seller. Fibers are built right in it. I have people that have sensitive eyes that haven't been able to use mascara in years, and they gave it a try because we have a really good money back, 30-day money back guarantee, and they have had no issues with it. I have somebody that has dry eyes that hasn't been able to wear eye makeup in a while, and she can wear our stuff. So I love this stuff. And look the difference. I'm barely putting any on. If I really wanted to lengthen these out and layer it in between, like letting them dry, I could have big falsy looking lashes with this stuff. It's awesome. But there's the difference open, difference closed. Isn't that cool? I actually have lashes, and you don't really need liner if you're doing something simple, because look how thick my lash line looks with that. It's crazy. I get so excited about this mascara every time I put it on. It got quiet in here. Is anybody watching the fight tonight? The big fight that McGregor and Mayweather, I believe are the names. I'm just going to the family gathering for the food. Just saying. Is he watching it? See, my husband's family likes watching that kind of thing. They get the pay-per-view and everything, and the women folk usually just hang out and let the kids play, and we go to eat, like. So I'm really excited about that. Get some party type food. That's like my favorite thing. Okay, brow time, guys. So I'm bringing out that trusty palette again. Love this thing. And the holy grail of brow brushes. Like, I'm not even kidding you. I didn't know exactly what type of brush to be using for my brows for a long time, and then I was like, oh, they make a brow brush. So I had one, and it was not made as well as this one. This one is from Limelight. The little spoiling on it is just so soft, but it still picks up your hairs and puts them in place where you want them to be. Got a little foundation coming off with it. I need to order some more because I'm afraid I'm going to lose mine, and I'm going to have like a panic attack if I do. Because I tried using one for my brows the other day that wasn't from here because I didn't want to take it with me on my overnight trip and lose it. And it didn't work very good using for everything. This is really good for liner too. Like, I'd like to have another one just to do like a little bit of light liner and some stuff too. I'm going to get our trusty finishing spray out and spray the end of this brush. This is going to do a couple of things for me. It's going to ensure that my brows are going to stay all day and not smudge around my face, and you know, I have pigment way up here somewhere. And it's going to kind of turn my pigment into a little bit of a liquid just for a minute, kind of intensify the color just so I can get it where it's going. And I'm going to use actually 2 colors. I learned this tip from Kat Argon on our team. She says if you use this taupe shade first to kind of fill in the gaps, it kind of creates that shadow of hair, and then go in with your hair color, which would be this one for me, and do the little wispies, and that way your brows look more natural. And I do like that a lot. She's a fantastic artist, and I love when she does trainings. Christina's amazing too. I pick up a lot of tips from her. And I do a very natural filled in brow. I love the shape of my brows, how they are right now. My hairstylist is really, really good at finding my natural arch. But if you like a more defined, I call them Instagram brows, I can point you into the direction of some tutorials for those as well. I think it's very personal preference how you wear your makeup. I love when you do demos. I could sit and watch you do makeup all day. Your eyelash video helped me a lot applying falsies. And now I do them like that. I still think it's easier to put them on other people. I don't know why. I'll go to this side of the mirror so you guys can see what I'm doing. And I really need to do my nails. I didn't realize how bad they were. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm excited, yay. Yeah, that'll help. I know you've got your hands full. Little Miss Penny, she's so cute. Hands and heart full. That's always a mommy. Now this one has always grown weird ever since I was over tweezing in high school because, you know, 1998, 1999, the brows were like paper thin, and I over tweezed and over waxed, and they don't want to grow back right. So thank God for this brow tamer brush and pigment. But this one never looks like I want it. They'll just have to be sisters and not twins, and I'm okay with it. So I'm going to dip back into that, dip into the number 8 shadow from Limelight. I think it's Brownie Points. And now I'm going to just wisp a little bit of hairs in there because I've got the shadow in and the shape's pretty good. I'm just using real little strokes, and it kind of created a more full hair appearance there. And then working up this way and then stroking down this way, how they naturally grow, really makes them look more natural, I think. And that's it. That's all I do for my brows. I love our pigments. And it just adds that little bit extra to your face. Sort of sets the frame, and then like everything just pops, I think, when you have your brows done. I don't know. I never was a brow person for a long time, like I said, and finally tried some out and tried doing it, and I love it. I love filling them in. I don't feel like they're so naked. So I'm gonna get my lip bag out. The most giant bag of lip products ever is in here. I have all of my lip stuff in here, not just Limelight, and then there's still tons of room for more, which could be bad or a good thing. I think it's a good thing. I think I'm just gonna pop my Love gloss on. I'm in a gloss kind of mood where it's still summer. And Love is the red one. I love our glosses. Look how pretty. Packaging. Look, there's a little mirror back here. Hey guys. They're so handy. I'm just gonna throw this in my back pocket when we go to our cookout here in a minute, and I'll have it. I have to smell them every time. They smell like dessert. Okay, I'm gonna look in the mirror behind you guys too. Fun. I never was a red lip person until this gloss came in my kit and forced me out of my comfort zone, and now I wear red all the time. I love it. I have, I think, all the reds that we carry, and I've bought a red from Sephora the other day too. I love it. They're never sticky. As you can see, I'm talking to you guys and I don't have like strings of sticky stuff. They smell like dessert, so it's kind of like having lip smackers for adults. And the packaging is so amazingly cute. I mean, I love them. So I'm just going to finish this off, I'm just going to spray my face with our finishing spray. And that's it, you guys. That was my magic trick. My redness is gone. You cannot see my hormonal breakouts as much. I look awake now, so I'm not mommy mode. So what do you guys think? I'm not a mommy. I think I'm ready to go to my cookout. Yay! You guys are awesome. Thank you guys for watching as usual and for supporting me in my business. You guys are amazing, because without you all, I wouldn't have a business. So I truly appreciate you guys. If any of these tips and tricks you think will help somebody out, you feel free to tag them or share them. Anything that I post is shareable, so always remember that. And I love you guys. I'll see you guys later. Thanks, girls. Bye.